gonna see if this pops up and notifies me on my iPad. It looks like it may have. See if I can find it. Sorry if this makes the stand jiggle around. There we go. Oh, I better turn this down. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, can you see me, Holly? Does that mean I'm actually live? Trying to find it on my iPad. Here I am. Yay, thank you, Holly. Okay. Happy Monday evening, everyone. For those that don't know, my name is Linda Anderson. My company is Aqueous Silk LLC, and we do water marbling. Tonight, I'm going to be working on some fun things. I haven't done a lot of these, and now I feel empowered. And so we are doing ornaments, lots of ornaments. Hi, Julie. Right now, I haven't turned the phone down so I can see it. Can you see the sparkles? It may be too much light for it, but these have sparkles on them. But I forgot one thing in the other room. Let me grab it. Okay, I need to redo one of the wine glasses from last week. There's a process that I have to go through to, hi Joni, how are you? That I have to go through to cure the paint on the glass so it doesn't wash off. And I forgot to do that with one of them, and so I washed it off. This is one of the rainbow colored glasses. I started washing it up. I thought I was all done with it, and the paint and everything started coming off. Hi Abby, thank you for being here. Hi Tina, welcome, welcome. But so I have to redo that one. As soon as I started washing it, I'm thinking, what the heck? Why is this just washing off? It had been sealed and everything. And then it dawned on me that I did not do things in the proper order. So it's been a while since I did a lot of glassware. So we're gonna try that one again. Let me grab the orange and blue ones. So these are the orange and blue glasses. They are all sealed and they are all finished. They've been washed. I just put fingerprints on them because I picked them up by the top. But that's kind of what they look like. It's really there. You can see in this one, you can see the orange. It depends on the lighting. I think hi Ellen. Ellen Wellens here. I think for photographs, I'm going to tuck some crumpled white paper in it so you can see. But those are the two orange and blue ones. And I think I need to, let me share this really quickly. If I can figure out how to share it from my iPad. Let's see, I think I need to go out and share it. I'm gonna share it to my page. I'm gonna share it to my personal page. And I have one more place to share it. My former business page, there we go. If I can type, reaching across this. Oops, did it do it? Post. There we go. All right. So let me get back in here so maybe I can see comments. Hi Lee, welcome, welcome. Hey Becky, how are you? All right, so without further ado, let's get busy and marble the wine glass. Now, obviously this one isn't going to match completely. I'm going to use the same colors, but it's not going to match the other one, which is kind of the idea of what we're doing. So let me point the camera down. If it makes you seasick, please look away for a second and I'll let you know when we are pointed down. Let's see. I think that's a little bit more of me than you need to see. Let me see if I can do it a little bit better than that. Now I'm going to have to come around the front and take a look at it. I know my words. There you go. That's pretty good. There. Now you'll be able to see. Oh yes, thank you, Becky. And I pinned the comment. Yay, without help. Thank you, Becky, I appreciate it. So I actually took my water out last night so I could make sure that it was at room temperature, because that's an issue when I'm doing glassware. And I brought a whole stack of towels today, so I will not run out of towels and get completely wet hands. Again, my name is Linda Anderson. I am the owner of the Aqueous Silk LLC, and I do water marbling. I do it on many different surfaces. And so today we're going to primarily work on ornaments. I have all kinds of ornaments. This one has some ridges in it, so we're going to see how this goes. And say a little prayer that it goes well. So, but first I'm going to do the wine glass. Let's see. What's in the water is just a little bit of seaweed powder and filtered water. I have a well where I live, and so I go and purchase filtered water, and then I blend the seaweed powder in with the water, and it's a little bit, my substance here tonight is a little bit runnier than ordinary, but that's okay, it'll still work. Until it won't support the paint, it's fine. It smells bad because after so many uses it starts to go bad. And I will be using acrylic paints tonight. So let me get the colors I need. Let's see. Blue, red, green, orange. Where's my orange? Yellow. And purple, right? Is that the rainbow colors? I need purple. Purple. I have blue, orange, green, yellow, red, and purple. 6 colors. I think that might be right. Welcome, Kim. Yes, thank you, Becky. So let me, I think I will start with, put a base down of yellow instead of white. Ordinarily I start with white because the more paint you have on the surface, the more vibrant your colors are. So I just start with white ordinarily because that's a nice basic color. Usually I'm marbling on a white surface as well. So, and I grab this little bit of, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna add, I grabbed the light yellow instead of the regular yellow, so I'm going to put the regular yellow on top of this. So we have a nice yellow base. now I'm going to do red. This art form makes you slow down. I like to go, 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 go. I'm moving really fast all the time. And this really makes me slow down because you're supposed to only place this like one splatter or one drop at a time on the surface. So here's the orange going on. And then I'll do the green and the blue and the purple. Hi Louise, welcome. Please let me know if this is your first time watching, and I'll be happy to come in and say hello. If you have questions, please go ahead and type them in. I will go back. If I don't get it done tonight, I will do it on my lunch tomorrow and respond to your questions. I'm happy to answer questions. I do have an Etsy page that, but you can get to it by going to my website, aqueoussilk.com. That is pinned at the bottom, and you can see I have some videos up there, and apparently I don't load them correctly, so it's going to take a minute to load. And then I also have things for sale. I have a little bit of history about the art form, which I think is absolutely fascinating. So let me come back now and add just a little bit more of the yellow. This is called putting stones on the water. You can apply it with a fan brush or a floppy brush, but for working in the house, it's far too messy. So let me see what the red does. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. I'm happy to have you here. Sometimes red is a difficult color because it likes to spread too much and then it looks pink. So I'm going to come in with a little bit of, I think I'll put a little bit of green in there to make sure the red is red. Well, actually it looks pretty good. So now I take the magic wand. It's just a bamboo skewer. This is acrylic paint, and there is seaweed powder in the water. It just thickens it enough to help support the paint as it's floating on the surface. The colors will never blend together on the surface of the water. I'm going to see if I can get some of these fun little curlicues on the glass itself. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think this one turned out better than the last time, so I'm just going to set it over here. I have floral frogs I set them on. That's a little bit of, hello Rosalind. They're little round things that have these little pins on it so it doesn't sit flat on the bottom. It keeps some of that paint from getting all mushed up on the bottom. So that's that. So I will clean this surface. Actually, you know what I can do? I have plenty of paint here, so let's try this. There we go. I have a tub, a plastic tub that the lid had been broken out of, and so I filled that with gaps and cracks. And I'm just poking these in as I do them, and then they can drip on there and it's not going to get messy. So that's good. As I put things in and take it out, the paint kind of moves and starts to get lighter. The colors become a little less intense. So, and I don't know if you can see it, but right here, it kind of is all cracked, and that means it's spreading out, or it means it's drying on the surface. It's not drying on the surface because it hasn't been on there long enough, and it's not that warm in here. But it's because it's trying to fill the gaps. This is all about surface tension. It pushes against each other, the colors, and that makes it nice and vibrant. So I'm going to clean the surface and we're going to do it again. And I'm anxious to see when I do just the ornaments, how many ornaments I can get out of one batch or one tank. So let me grab another piece of paper. Did everyone have a great day today? Hello, Lee. Welcome. It was Monday. It was my boss's first day back from vacation. I thought it was going to be super busy, but she kind of had a I don't really want to be here moment today, so it wasn't bad at all. And I'm getting ready for a large show this coming weekend, so my mind has trouble focusing sometimes on what I need to be doing. So that was kind of a blessing to me. We were both kind of in the same vein. I got to work on some cards and watch a friend go live during my lunch hour, so that was fun. Nothing like crafting and watching another crafter during their lunch break. Breaks up the day. Hello, Linda. How are you today? Again, this is water marbling. This is a very ancient art form, but now it's so much easier for us, and we get to do it on all kinds of fun surfaces. So I'm trying to get these bubbles out of the tank. Bubbles are not your friend when you're marbling. All right, there we go. So now I think I'm going to use some blue and yellow on this batch. And if you've watched me before, you know that I cannot marble without a paper towel in my hand. So nice, vibrant yellow. Excuse me. I have a very scratchy throat. We are in southwestern Idaho, and we have so much smoke right now. It's just awful. And you can smell it in the house. Just the forest fires are just doing us in. I think we have smoke from the California fires. I don't know if there's still some in Oregon or not. I actually have not been. Yes, Linda, you can marble. By the way, Linda, I love how you spell your name. That's how I spell mine. You can marble paper, leather, wood. What else do I marble? I marble on a vegan leather, obviously glass. I marble on all kinds of stuff. I have a vegan leather. It's actually a paper, but it's marketed as a vegan leather because it has kind of that same consistency. wood. I marble on wood. All kinds of things. Polyester, I do satin, a lot of satin. I just put some satin in to be prepped before I started here, because I actually sew pillow covers, and I'm going to take some unmarbled satin with me. It'll be prepped and ready to marble to my show this weekend, and then if someone wants to marble their own pillow cover, then I'll just have to come home and sew it up and then ship it to them. If you have watched my page, I would appreciate it if you sprinkle this out. Hi Patsy, welcome. If you've watched my page at all, you saw me yesterday sewing the dog bandanas. So here we go, just a white sparkly ornament. I don't want these little baubles knocking together. Oh, I was wondering how this would do, because this is kind of a little bit, it's tapered at both ends, so I didn't know if it would take it nice and evenly or not. So I've done one of those. Let's see. This one's just a plain white one with no texture, no glitter. Now see, it's definitely getting more, it's definitely getting lighter. Oh, they look so pretty. I will give you a tour of all of them as when we get done here tonight. I have a whole bunch of them to do, but I want to clean that out because I want nice, vibrant colors on there. So anybody have color suggestions for the next? Thank you. Anyone have color suggestions for the next batch? It looks like I can get about 3 out of it before it starts getting lighter than I want it to be. So I'm just taking this newsprint and putting it on the surface. And it pulls off any of the paint that is remaining. When I work in a tank like this, the excess paint likes to sit on the corners or around the edges of the container. Excuse me, so I have to be, I'm sorry. I'm gonna just, I ate so fast that it's still talking to me a little bit. Red, black, and white. Those are one of my favorite color combos. Purple and bright orange. Ooh, let's try that one. I'm kind of wanting to go with nice bright colors. Red, black, and white is my high school color, so I'm always partial to red, black, and white, and red, white, and blue. Usually when I try something, I will do one of those colorways when I try it for the first time. But let's use purple and a bright yellow. So here's the purple. Need a napkin. I go through lots and lots of napkins. Hi Darren, welcome. Again, I am in southwestern Idaho. I'm not too far from Boise. I actually have a day job still, and I work in downtown Boise. I was raised in Idaho, not born here, born close, but my parents came to Idaho not too long after I was born, so. So I feel this is my home. We moved away for a while and then came back, and I was so excited to be back. Let's see, let's kind of do the oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's see if this will work. Oops. No, it's too big. I'm just, if you're also looking at my page, I just made myself a new tool for my bandana tank. I've been needing to do that. I have the original tools that I started with 3 years ago, and some of the teeth are broken out of it. Pre-COVID, I traveled quite a bit. And let's see, let's leave it like that. And then I'll... And when I let it drip back into the tank, that's not a good idea, because that makes a void in the paint where you can see here where that dripped. Oh, that looks cool. Whoops, there we go again. Okay, let's get one more in here. Let's see, I haven't done one of this. This one has a little bit of texture on it. I don't know if you can, there you can kind of see it. So that one, I haven't done one of these yet. All right. Oh, this is going to be such a pretty... I had them all in this container when I was prepping them. And, you know, they were just a bunch of white ornaments, so it wasn't very exciting. It's going to be so much prettier when I get through with this one. This is the tank that I marble hats in. I have a few hats in my store. If you should want something, a scarf or a hat in a custom color, please let me know. I'd be happy to create it for you. They make great gifts. I hope to have some ornaments on my website soon. The ones I'm doing tonight are not going to be on there. These are a special project that I'm working on. Okay, looking for color combos. I have blue and yellow. I have yellow and purple. I'm used to having a bucket of rinse water. When I do cloth, I rinse it immediately after it comes out of the tank. I don't have that in here tonight. I usually rinse my hands off. So let's see. Yes, that would be great if you would like and follow my page. Let's do... Oops, not that one. Let's do teal, light teal. And let's see, how about teal, light teal, and just a white? The ornament is white, but I can always start with that. I go live nearly every Monday I do know one Monday at the end of this month, I may not be able to go live. We may have to switch it to Tuesday, but I will let you know in plenty of time. All right. And now teal, each color has its own property, and teal likes to be super pushy. So I will put the darker one down first. And then the lighter one. Whew. This is one of the most relaxing artistic creations I've ever tried. It's when I take my tanks to shows like I'll be doing this weekend, you know, people are, oh, I don't think I could ever do that, not knowing that it's literally a matter of dropping the paint on the water and then just moving it around until you like the way it looks. And it's very zen. When you're moving the paint on the water, you can just feel a little bit of resistance, and it's so relaxing. I will be a vendor at Crafters Convention if you are attending, so you can try this yourself. I'll have everything there you need, lots of different options for what you can create. They make great gifts. No one will ever gift something exactly like what you'll create in the tank. All right, let's see. Let's do another one of these. Oh, that looks pretty. My biggest worry is, you know, clanking these two of them together. Putting them in very carefully into the tub. Let's see, let's do now one that's this is so fun. This is so much fun. I'm going to do one more over here. All right. Now we can take this off. Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Oh, I got all excited and then remember I didn't prep it. I make hair bows and I have a bunch of ribbon cut and ready to marble, but except I forgot to prep it. So I thought I was gonna do some bows in this, but I totally forgot. Guess I have some satin for the pillow covers. Thank you. In prepping right now, and when I pull those out and hang them to dry, I will put the ribbon in. I was challenged by one of my viewers to, I've been making note cards with different states on it. On them, I've done all kinds of states. And I was challenged to do Hawaii. And oh my gosh, it had to be so little to all fit on the card. Who knew there were so many islands strung out? I'm learning a lot of geography by doing these cards. I did not know that Michigan had a whole nother piece up above the mitten. It's like, oh, I must not been paying attention in class when we had geography. When I downloaded the SVG to cut on my Cricut, I thought it was wrong. I thought they were attaching something else to it. My husband has family from that area, and he's going, well, no, that's the way it's supposed to be. And I'm just like looking at him. Okay, I did not know that. I knew there was a mitten, but I didn't know about the other part. Always learning, that's a good thing, right? All right, any other colors? I guess I could do, how about red and white? Okay, let's do this. Again, I want a nice saturation of color, so I need to make sure there's a lot of white on the surface. Because I don't want pink. We could do pink though. I could do pinks. We want it to be nice and colorful. This is Hebrew water marbling. This art form, they believe, was started in the 15th century. Now let's see how, that seems to look pretty good. When you start moving the paint, you just don't want to stop. And there's no right or wrong. It's whatever you like. And I think I want just a little bit more red in there, so you can add more paint anytime you want. And the colors will never blend together on the surface of the water. And I kind of like to let it all disperse, and then you'll see it kind of come back together as the other paint will push back on that red. I have so many things, so many ideas that I want to try that I just don't have enough time. Having a day job still really cuts into my creative time. I do not appreciate that. So there's the red and white. Okay, this is one of the textured ones. literally looks like a piece of candy. Let's see if I can get one more out of here. Awesome, awesome. Hi, Joanne, welcome. All right. Now, if I wanted to, I could throw another color in here and put some more white and not have to clear it, but I always like to start with a fresh tank each time. Not very good at tearing sometimes. We are marbling Christmas ornaments tonight. They are going in a tub. They're on the skewers, so I just poke them in the tub and let them drip and dry, and then I will seal them afterwards. And these are being made for a special project. I will have some in my store after I finish the big show that I'm going to this weekend and finish getting this batch prepped, or done, completed, I guess I should say, not prepped. They are prepped. I have 5 more boxes of ornaments to do. Okay, so do we have any color suggestions? Hi, Vicki. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. Yeah, I'm putting them in a little container over here that has gaps and cracks in it. It's dried, so I'm just poking them in there to let them dry. So let's see, what color should we use? How about yellow and orange? Let's see what else I have over here. Oh yeah, let's do some pink ones. Pink with a little bit of red. How about that? Hello, Deborah. Welcome. Candy colors. Pink, blue, and green. Well, let's do pink and red first. Pink, red, and white. And then I was thinking about green and white and green and red. Traditional. Let's see. I've done purple and yellow. So I have 2 shades of pink here. Hello, Maureen. Aqua and red. Oh, you know, I have a scarf that's created in those colors. I really like that. But I want to do the pink ones, pink and red ones now. Pink and red are my favorite colors. And here I have some bubbles in here. As I said earlier, bubbles are not our friend. When you put your item you're marbling on the surface and there's a bubble, you can see where there's going to be a void in the design, because the bubble will pop when you place the item on the surface. I was going to prep some paper to do tonight, but I thought I'd better just focus on getting these ornaments completed. Again, you want a nice base. The more paint that's on the surface, the brighter your design will be, the colors. will be. Hello, Kathy. Hi, Deborah. I don't want a ton of red in there. When I was putting the water in the tank, I was so worried. Once your items are prepped, they cannot get wet, or it won't take the marble. And I was so afraid I was going to splash, because I used great big 3-gallon bottles when I mix my water. And so they, do the glug, glug, glug thing. All right, now I have a lighter pink. And here we have a bubble. I need to get better at mixing colors. I always think, oh, it'll be this color and that color to get what I want. You should have seen me trying to mix brown before I added a paint brand to my collection that had like a sepia and browns in it. It was not fun. Oh, this is so pretty. All right, let's see how many we can get out of this one. Some of them I will turn as I put them in, and some of them I will just go in straight. Okay, this is one of the glittery ones. I have marbled 10-yard rolls of ribbon, and if it's a glitter ribbon, it will. Now, I'm not liking the way this one came out. It kind of looks like it wants to run a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see how that looks when it dries. I've done full 10-yard roll of ribbon before, and if it's glittery, it's still glittery when it comes out. Be careful not to let the ornaments touch. I don't know. I'm not thrilled with that combination. So we will put a nix on that one, and I will clean the tank. It's you really can't tell the pink. It's not a vibrant enough pink. Hello, Elaine. I don't know why newsprint can't just tear right down the fold. See what a mess this is? I always say when I go to the art store next time, I'm going to purchase some blank newsprint and cut it to size so I could lay it in here, and then I can use it as wrapping paper to just, when it takes off what's left in the tank. But I actually never remember to do that, so. so weird because some of these ornaments you can see the color run just a little bit and others not so much. It's not anything. Oh yeah, let's see, I don't know if I've done ribbon on a live. I may have done ribbon on a live before. It's a lot of fun to do. When I started out doing it just in lengths, you know, certain lengths, but I thought, well, if I'm going to sell it, who knows how much of a length you are going to need when you marble, or I mean, when you work on your project. So I wanted to figure out how to do an entire roll. Okay, so what was the color combination? Let's do, how about, oh, let's see. Let's do green. Let's do green and white. I have a trash can right under my feet here. When I do the 10-yard rolls of ribbon, I use my big 8-inch tank, and I enlist my husband's help, and he holds the ribbon because it takes me 2 tanks to get the entire roll completed. And I don't use a combed pattern. Like I'll show you, I'll do a combed pattern in this one. And I just use a random, just like I've been doing most of these, because it, you don't want to be able to see where you did one pass and then you did another. You want it to look very random. Ooh. Should I put something else in here? Let's not use red. Can you think of something else that should go in with this green? Or should we just try green and white? I am going to try to get some online classes started. I do have a kit that has everything you need in it, and I do have an ebook if you're just more curious and don't want all the supplies. So I do both. I love sharing my art form. I have bubbles in here. That's sometimes what happens when you shake it like that. You'll get bubbles in there. I think I want a little bit more. I like the randomness of the sizes when you shake it. I just have to be very careful I'm not getting it on the rug, or I have a bed flipped up against the wall back behind the camera, and I don't want to get it over there either. Hi, Patsy. See, so this is just a random, oh, I was going to do a combed pattern, wasn't I? So you generally always start with just a back and forth. Put that down so I don't drag it in there. And these are just little pins and a piece of foam core for just little projects. I think that's good. So let's try. Can you see the sparkle in that one still? I don't want it to drip. Putting it in there awfully close to that red one, so I was trying to be very careful. Okay, this is a textured one. It has that texture there, you can kind of see it. Oh, these are turning out very, very pretty, these green ones. All right, let's do one of these shaped, whatever this shape is. Again, after I'm finished here, I will take the camera off the stand and give you a quick tour of them. Now this is just a nice smooth one. I might be able to get two more out of here. So interesting to see how the colors behave. Different colors behave differently on that. Let's do another glittered one. I think I have one right here. I want to get some of these squiggles on it. That turned out really nice. All right, let me clean this. So I'm open for suggestions. Yeah, I like the green ones too. Open for color suggestions. I will be loading up my trailer on Thursday night, and then Friday I'm headed to a 2-day show. So that will be fun. I haven't done a show in a while. I've done a few Saturday markets, but not a actual multi-day show in a while. My favorite show has been canceled the last, gosh, I don't know if it's been 2 years. No, it must be just be 1 year we missed it. It feels like it's been forever. If you've never been to the Sawtooth Mountains in Idaho, it is an amazing, amazing place. And in Stanley, in July, usually the 3rd week of July, Stanley's this itty tiny town. They have a beautiful craft show. It's huge. The setting is just breathtaking. And that's my favorite show that I do. And it's called the Mountain Mamas Arts and Craft Fair. And the setting is just, you couldn't ask for anything better. It's so majestic and so gorgeous. Like I said, I was raised in this state, but had never been there until I moved to the southern part. And it just made me cry. It was so beautiful. And I think my state is gorgeous. All right. So now, what colors, what colors? I want to stay away from red. It seems, I feel like we've got a lot of red, and now we've got quite a bit of blue. Shall we do a rainbow color one again? I just have 2 of those, so let's do that again. So I'm gonna start, oh, I just love the way the glass is turning out, the wine glass. Oh, I hope my phone stays going. I forgot to plug it in. So I'm starting out with this lighter yellow. for my base instead of white. If I put lots of paint in here, maybe we can get like 4 out of it. White, orange, yellow. I want to do the bright yellow. Those multicolored ones are very, very fun. Pink and purple or purple and teal. Ooh, those are good options too. Yeah, maybe we'll do some pink and purple next. All right, and then orange. And green. Oh, I need a little bit of red. Oh, my tray is, or my bin is so colorful over here. And then green and blue and purple. I think, I don't know, they're all pretty. I was gonna pick a favorite, but I don't think I can. If we stop, you guys, I'll come back on. I have rural internet, which is really, really poor. So hopefully, I just saw it was interrupted, so hopefully it hasn't been too bad tonight. All right, let's put just a tiny bit more red in here. Let's see how many we can get out of here. I have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 more ornaments to do. And you can even mix it up end to end. You don't even have to start or finish the same on either end. Trying to get some of that yellow in from the side. All right. This is just a plain one. Trying very hard to not bang them together. This is a glittery one. Oh, that one turned out so cool. Okay, this is a textured one. This is the other texture. This is that, I have the camera turned around and I'm all backwards. Oh, look at that. This is so much fun to do. I can't stand it. Okay, let's do another plain one. So I'm gonna get 5 out of this one. These should all be dry tomorrow. Oh my gosh, guys, I love that one. I love that color combination. Yes, yes it does. And you know what I can do? The big rounds of styrofoam, I can make lollipops. I can make wreath attachment lollipops out of those. I've tried it once before and they take so wonderfully. Let's try a pink and purple this time, once I get this cleaned up. If you've just joined, my name is Linda Anderson. This is Aqueous Silk LLC. My website is aqueoussilk.com. It is pinned at the bottom. You can go there to shop and watch videos and learn a little bit about this art form. I have not updated it with my most recent events, but if you are in Idaho, I will be in McCall this weekend. You can come and make some of your own pretty items. Got this yellow that's sitting here at this end. It doesn't want to come out. Sometimes you'll see water or paint sitting just under the surface, and that doesn't hurt anything. We only really deal with the surface of the water. Okay, so pink and purple it is. Let's do a bright pink. Oops. Hello, Melanie. Thank you. Hello, Eleanor. All right. I wish I could have you all to my house and we could just sit out in the backyard and make ornaments for hours. I do have a very large yard. The whole time our daughters were growing up, we have 3 grown daughters, we wanted a big yard because the girls were in 4-H and they had swim team and all the things, and volleyball, and I wanted a big yard so we could have people over and all of that, and we didn't have that. And now that they're grown and adults, we have a big yard. All right, let's see what this does. Let's see. I want a little more paint on the surface. And then I'm going to put another layer of the pink on top. Again, it's all about surface tension. I saw when I started this, that great big pile of ornaments that I had to marble. I thought, oh, this is going to take forever, but it's going quite quickly. I hope you are enjoying this. I'm having a blast. Ordinarily, I will marble in the garage, but since it's very, very hot here right now, it was 97 on the way home, and smoky as all get out, so it's best that I work in more climate controlled areas. Heat, humidity, all will impact this art form, and so a little bit of climate control makes me happy. So pink and purple. Carefully placing it in. My bin is getting crowded, so I'm trying to place things very carefully. Now that one I didn't twirl, it just went straight in. Thank you, Maureen. If I miss your comments, I apologize. I will go back through, like I said, either later this evening. It usually takes me a while to get this cleaned up after I finish. And I do have to go to work tomorrow, so I may not have time to get back on here tonight. But I will come back and answer questions and say hello to everyone. I just love twirling them as I put them in there. Oh, I'm gonna get them all back in. I'm so excited. I think I can do one more. Whoops. All right, you guys, I'm gonna step away for just a second. I need to get my phone cord. It just gave me the low battery thing. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I thought I had remembered everything today. Last time I did this, okay, it's gonna wiggle. I brought the phone cord and forgot to plug it in. All right, we have power. It's like a maze trying to get to the back side of the table. Okay, so let me clean this one up, and then we need one more color combo. I know there were some others suggested. Maybe we should do some blue and orange. Just to compare with the, oops, I missed that. I can't do silver. Let's see, I might be able to do blue and gray though. Metallics, I don't know, I may be lying. I don't know if metallics would work on here. Metallics work on wood and leather, but I don't know if it would work on plastic. And paper, it will work on paper. I've never tried it on plastic. I'll have to do that one of these times. Blue and gray would be pretty though. I also, pink and gray is a red, gold, and green. Again, I can't do metallics. I have a gold in the other paint line that I haven't been using here, but it's more of a yellowy gold. It's not a sparkly, pretty gold. I should try that. Oh, I think I have some gold ornaments, but they are not prepped. Let's do blue and gray. That might be pretty. Oh, what if we do blue, gray, and yellow? Yes, no, black and red. I do have a lime green, kind of. Not in this paint. I have this one. Should I try this green? Can you see what it is? There you can kind of see behind my hand. I think I want to stay away from red and the teal. The red seems to want to, well, it's actually doing just fine, but we've got a lot of it. No, it's actually the same process for each, just the application is different for each item. I just don't know if this paint line would work with. Let's do blue and gray. I don't know if that paint line is going to work with the plastic. This art form is so finicky that I know the paints I'm using right now will work for plastic, so I think I'll stick with them. But what do you think of blue, gray, and yellow? Hello, Ramona from Louisiana. Hello, hello from Idaho. Lime green and blue. I do have that lime green, but I want to test that when I'm not working on a project. I'll make a different ornament next time, and we can test that paint line. I just don't trust it enough. I know it works wonderful for fabrics and for leather, but I don't trust it on the ornaments. And I just really don't want to mess up my ornaments tonight. I only have 6 left. Hopefully we can get it out of this tank. So we're gonna start with, I guess, apparently I am using the yellow also. Yellow, blue, and gray. I think this is gonna be pretty. Yeah, my metallics are also in the other paint line. And I will have to do some experimenting when I'm not working on a specific project. Because I forget that I have those, because they only work on limited things. And I always want to use them on everything that I can't use them on. Okay, I'm going to put in, it needs just a touch more of that yellow. I'm not even a big yellow fan, but I think it needs more. Because I want it to be nice and bright. Again, I'll take you on a cruise around my bin here as soon as we're done. Okay, a little bit more blue. Here we go. The first time I did this, I said I wanted, since my name is Linda and I love my L, I wanted to make L's, and he said, oh, you can't do that. You cannot draw like that on the water. And since I've been on my own and researching this, there are people who can literally do like the Starry Night painting. They can do animals and all kinds of stuff. Traditionally, it's tulips and flowers. That's what you will find with this art form. But people can do all kinds of things on the surface of the water. I'm not that talented, so. All right, let's see how we look. We really don't see the gray at all. A little bit. You might when it's dry. getting really crowded in my container, so I have another little one over here, so I'm going to start using that one. This is another textured one. Oh, that's pretty. I did a yellow and blue earlier though, didn't I? It is pretty though, I have to admit. Each time I put this in, I'm pulling a little bit of paint out of the tank. Oh, you can see the gray. Oh, it looks really pretty on the smooth one. It looks very, very pretty. So I only have 2 more. I don't want to make an entire new tank, so we're going to keep going here. Okay, my last one. I think I'm going to put a little bit more paint in here because it's breaking up a little bit. I can really see it. And I want it to be just as pretty as the other ones, but I don't want a whole new tank. Let's see, let me throw in a little bit of gray. And then I can take you down and give you, it's gonna kind of be hard now that I'm tethered to the plug. But I will give you a quick tour of what I have going on. Ooh, look at that gray push everything out of the way. Look how cool it looks right in here where this is the old, this was what was in there at first. Hello, Carolyn. Again, if I've missed saying hello to you, I apologize. It's just hard to see when I'm down here working. Okay, I'm gonna be silly. Can you see? Not really. There's a really cool corner right here. And I want this to get that fun design. I just put in all of this other paint and I'm gonna go in and get the paint that was already there. Look at how that looks. All right, there we have it. So let me clean this. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much fun this was. I can't believe I got them all done and it's not like midnight. Thank you, Lee. I'm not going to clean that out. This water is getting tossed out, so it just can sit there like this. All right, so let me come around. If you get a little seasick, look away while I pull this down out of the stand. And hopefully not drop it into the tank. All right, so let me, hello, nobody wants to see me up close and personal. All right, see there's the back. Look at, here's a bed and there's all the cords. But here's what I have it sitting in. It's just a bunch of spray foam that I put in there. And then here are the ornaments. Look at those rainbow ones. Look how well they turned out. And the pink and purple. Here's the green and the red. And then there's the purple and yellow. But look at those. Isn't that amazing? I am so tickled. Now hold on, I have to go back behind here to see the ones we just did. Oh, we're just getting finished up, Colleen. You'll have to catch us on the replay. Sorry guys, you see the background. These are the blue and gray ones I just did. Didn't they turn out fun? Oh, thank you, Julie. Sorry, let me go back around here. There's the red and white. They do look pretty good. I was really worried that the red was gonna bleed a little bit, but everything looks like it did well. This one right here, the teal one, has a little bit of splotchy on it right in the center there. Thank you, Colleen, I appreciate that. Was that fun, guys? Did you enjoy that? All right, I'll turn you back around here. Okay, I'll get out of my nose here. This thing is backwards. So I appreciate everyone being here tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed doing it. And look at my hair sticking out all over, and I don't even care. So I will be back not tomorrow night, next Monday for another, and I will be doing another batch of ornaments. So be thinking of color combos, because as you can see, they're a lot of fun. So you take care, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I know you have a lot to do and you have a lot of options, so I appreciate it. Take care, everyone. Have a nice week. Bye-bye.